should be getting louder. Should we get louder?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it got louder now.
And the audio should be going out.
Big delay, why are you telling me?
I'm just testing, making sure this is all working.
Yeah, it's going out now. Slowly.
I can hear. Okay, we can hear you pretty good. Let me see these headphones. Testing. Gosh.
So much testing, Eric.
I know. Well, we got new stuff in here, and it's awesome.
Are we gonna start? So much silence.
Yeah, it's working. Okay.
So much silence over the liveness.
I know, but
okay.
turn that down and turn this up. All right. So we've got audio going. You should be able to hear us good. Thanks for tuning in. 2 viewers.
2 viewers. One of them.
One of them's you. One of them's me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
Yeah, I think it counts on here. Oh well. People watch it after it's on YouTube. We didn't have a show last week. It's spring break. We are back. Did you guys do anything crazy? I didn't do anything crazy.
I went to different state.
We went to California.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Jake, what did you do over spring break?
You went to Chicago.
I was the only one who stayed here.
Yeah.
Loser.
The dorms were crazy empty. I don't think
Carlos was there.
Yeah.
Carlos, well, he didn't talk to me.
Why would he?
Just doesn't like you apparently. You only say you don't like Mexican food and stuff, right? So there you go.
Yes, but that's limited to the food. Okay.
Well, maybe he didn't like that. Well, okay, forget about that. Let's actually talk about some stuff now.
Why is Deep Tracks on there again?
What? I don't know.
Deep Tracks, the trash gear.
I have no idea.
You guys want to kick off this first story, and I'll go get rid of that.
Okay.
No. Actually, here.
You just. Can you do that later? Okay, just do what you want to do. You want to talk about the grandma?
Talk about the Windows Phone first, then we'll get into that.
Okay.
You guys were looking at that. We just threw this show together. I did. I just threw a bunch of show notes up there this afternoon, and we're just kind of winging it. It's the first week back, spring break, so.
Jake, go ahead.
I'm not
Talk about the Windows Phone.
What about the Windows Phone?
Talk about how it's smoking every other phone, apparently.
They were doing, because they wanted to do speed tests.
Well, it's not really a speed test. It's basically, they've had this big campaign ever since, I think it was E3, or not E3.
It was before that. They had a
E3,
while
Not
ago.
E3. What am I thinking
Why
of?
would
The
it
first
be
conference.
CES?
CES.
CES.
Ever since CES, they've been doing this, the Windows Phone Challenge, which basically, if you beat Windows Phone with your phone,
You
you each do the same task at the same time. And
Or
if
faster.
you are faster than Windows Phone, use, then you get a $1,000 computer. Seems like a pretty
Holy
good deal.
cow.
Pretty awesome, yeah.
How does that can't be right?
No, it's
how does
true.
Okay, how do you get into the contest?
You wait in line. You wait in line and go wherever
It's
they're doing.
they were at Santa Clara Mall in California.
Oh my
Different mall
I
and
actually saw them there. Like I was actually there with family friends.
And they
So-
just if you
You have to physically beat the guy, the
you have to
Windows
physically
Phone.
fight him and beat him.
No, the Windows Phone
That's after you
representative.
beat the
It's
phone.
not like it's not like you think of a speed test. Like you speed test your computer, you hit the button, and you get your speed test or whatever. Your internet connection.
You have
speed
to
or
actually
something
do
like
a
that.
certain task.
It's like one of the tasks that was mentioned was you have to take a picture of yourself and upload it to Facebook. The first person to get it done
Finish it.
wins. And there's supposedly 5 or 6 tasks that I was reading and they kind of compare it to a carnival game because
Yeah.
the guy that you're playing is really good. I mean, obviously he does that. That's his job all day
living.
is to
Well,
plan.
yeah, but I mean, it's a phone. How can you get good at?
No,
I mean,
it's not
being able
just
to
that.
do the same task, like being able to take a picture of yourself and post it to Facebook
Okay.
really fast.
Most people should
I
be
mean,
able to do that.
I mean, it's not like
I think
for me, I don't really post pictures of myself to Facebook very often, so I might have to I'd probably hesitate for a second, figure out what buttons to press. But this guy's done it probably 100 times. I mean, there's different tasks too. You can find the weather in 2 different cities or something like that.
But I would still think it's highly dependent on the phone.
Yeah, I think that would
right.
be
And what they made the point that it's very all these contests are very dependent on, not all, they're dependent on either a local, finding something locally, or something to do with social integration. Networking. So
okay.
That's something that Windows Phone is good at. So they're playing to their strengths. Windows Phone is playing to their strengths, and they have people that are very good at running the phones, doing these contests.
Well, I would assume at least some people who go against them should be good enough at running their own phones too.
Right,
at least some people will be proficient.
But I mean, still, if you don't know, this guy has obviously
done it a lot more than you.
Right.
Yeah.
So that takes a little bit of the speed of the phone out. And if they're doing a contest where they see, oh, you have a Droid 4, you have a Galaxy Nexus, you have a Droid Razr, one of the newer phones, then they give you a tougher task that maybe
that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
And if it's you have a Droid 1.
Well, if they're offering $1,000 laptop,
they have to be a bit more stringent.
Did anyone win?
They said, well, I was reading this article, and the guy said that 5 people won over the entire weekend.
Which is very surprising, because there'd be probably hundreds of people coming in.
Yeah.
They said he waited in the line for an hour or so.
Yeah.
Waiting to try
he had a Droid 4, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a Droid 4.
And it didn't even come close from what
he wasn't very. Yeah, he didn't.
He wasn't very good.
That's insane.
He's like, can I practice first? He's like, no.
No.
Nope.
No, we're giving away $1,000 laptops to you, or you're not practicing.
There's a lot of skepticism about, they make you use the local Wi-Fi, and then they use something different to make it faster. But really, they all use the same thing, and they connect to the same point. But
well, if they're using the Wi-Fi, it kind of makes it more, because I thought if they're using the 3G,
if they're not using LTE or
because then that would be a comparison on a different scale, on a different level.
So they're trying to compare the phones individually. So
yeah, I guess.
It's not obviously it's not a foolproof test, and it's not
exactly. If 5 people still beat it, that means there are chances that even well-matched people and the phone still beat the other phone.
Right.
But they're saying in a larger scale, the Windows Phone did pretty good. We're not saying it's the best. We're not saying.
Yeah, it's a biased. It's totally a biased test and everything. It's not comprehensive at all. But
yeah, if you see if you bring an iPhone and ask it to do some test,
it's definitely bringing a lot of attention to Windows Phone that there wasn't previously.
It's good marketing, I would say.
Very good marketing.
People are actually paying attention to it, and I think if they're taking to malls, you'll see a lot more people interested in it.
Right, and they're I guess people will wait in line and then try and beat it, and then they'll buy a Windows Phone, maybe. Yeah.
They had an official game table for it, just a little where you had to put your phone down to.
No, I'm saying making $1,000 computer as a prize makes it way more attractive. Brings people's attention much more easily.
I would have waited in line to do it.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't have won. It's a fun contest.
When are you getting a new phone, Eric?
As soon as my contract's up.
When is your contract up?
September, I think, maybe.
Oh, mine's up in August. Maybe I can actually get a smartphone then.
What is your phone?
It's the LG something.
That's similar to the old one I had.
This is the LG.
I had the Scoop.
Something. No, this is not the Scoop, but it's something. I think.
Obviously, it's something.
It's the LG something.
Yeah, LG something.
LG something. A little bit of nothing.
I really don't want. I didn't like my LG phone.
Well, let's get into some fun Apple news. This is my kind of Apple news. Apple's getting sued.
Eric's kind of Apple news.
Actually, I really don't agree with this lawsuit at all. But it is a really funny story. Kind of, sort of. Once you look past the fact that an old lady got hurt.
Yeah.
Evelyn Paswa, who was 83 years old, managed. You know how Apple stores are all modern; they've got glass all around all their walls.
Is it the one in?
It's
New
the
York.
one in no. I thought it was.
Is it the Cube?
New York. Yeah, I think it's a Cube.
No, it wasn't the Cube.
They said New York, dude.
The New York Post.
No, they say it's in New York.
I didn't think it was in New York.
Read through it for once, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I read through it. I thought it was
Long Island.
Long Island.
I don't think that's the one that's all glass.
Oh yeah, but it's still.
No, it's not.
glass.
It's not the Cube.
It's not the Cube. Okay. Anyway, we have that.
They got glass walls.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And
That's
it's
the
you know
point.
they're all modern. You can get.
Yes.
I'm
get
surprised
on.
this hasn't happened before, but she managed to walk into the glass
And
wall
break
with
her
enough
nose.
force
glass
to
door.
break her nose. Yeah, and evidently there's discrepancies. I thought it was kind of odd that you just walk in it with enough force. Is she running into it? I've heard several bits
Well,
on
she's
this.
an old lady. You can't really say that.
Yeah, well, okay, and then how's she going to be running? Why is she running in the
Exactly.
I gotta get to the Apple store.
And try to break your nose against her.
But I guess she maybe walked into like the edge of the glass or something, or the edge of the door.
No, actually, I thought she was. Yeah, maybe the edge of the door because they said she was going to return her phone or something, or check something about her phone, and she walked straight into the door and broke her nose. So.
Well,
that's what. Yeah.
She's suing for $1 million. $75,000 of that is for the medical expenses, which leaves the other $925,000 for negligence.
That's what they say.
Yeah. How do you get away with a lawsuit like that? I really don't understand.
The law system's very, very nice. That's why you get away.
I'll be real interested to see what Apple.
Well, you have
here.
to. But you have to always remember she's an 83-year-old lady, so the law or the judge will be a bit more inclined to listen to what she says.
$1 million though.
Maybe I know that's way too much.
She
of a
walked
stretch.
into the
Maybe she's
glass
got a
wall.
good lawyer.
There's
That's all
no
I can
way
say.
you can get $1 million for.
It's happened.
Maybe she's got. Yeah, as I said, she's probably got a very good lawyer who can basically make her case.
Crazier things have happened.
The lawsuit claims Apple is negligent in allowing a clear see-through glass wall and/or door to exist without proper warning.
It exists. Oh my gosh.
That lady who had spilled McDonald's coffee on her.
Yeah.
Now all the little cups say caution.
Yeah,
hot.
and they had to lower the temperature at which they made their coffee.
Just because of
They got
idiots.
Well, that was a lot. That was more than $1 million. I'm pretty sure.
All the warnings that we see around here are because of the morons in the world. If Apple has to put on like that yellow caution reflective tape on all
that would destroy it.
Every door and every window.
Caution! There is a door. There is the window here.
And they were talking about birds too after this story because birds fly in.
But that's pigeons. But pigeons are just stupid.
So what are they gonna do there? Because is PETA gonna come after them now too? Because birds are dropping dead, flying into the. They have to put up little reflective stuff so birds see that they.
Yeah.
No, but pigeons are stupid most of the time, so you can't I don't know what to explain. They would fly into a car door with the car window, so birds shouldn't count.
What is this? Man walks into window.
That's the video I was talking about. You didn't even
watch it on. Can you watch it on there first? I haven't watched it. Is it clean?
That is pretty clean. Yeah, this one.
What is pretty clean? What is a Jay's meaning?
He doesn't die.
Clean? No, I
mean he dies. That's pretty clean. I mean in general.
In your country,
it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Content-wise and language-wise.
There is no language. You can just put on without any volume.
Fine.
Just kill the volume.
Volume's fine.
I didn't hear the volume.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what happened.
I'll replay that for,
You missed it.
Yeah. Full screen. Play that. That was... He walked straight into it.
Oh my gosh, watch the next one. The one on the bottom.
Yeah. Hold on, it's still coming up here.
Where's the...
Watch the bottom.
The bottom one what?
Is a bit more violent.
Yeah. Might be a little bit of blood.
Which one are you guys talking about? What?
The other one, there's
the
one
right
video.
below it.
Oh, okay.
Awesome man walks straight
Through a pane of glass. and pains himself. I can see the pained expression on your face.
Oh, I've seen this one.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty sad.
This is
pretty sad.
Oh man. Oh man. Wow.
What about the people that might be listening on the radio?
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to. Oh my god.
You just have to imagine a guy walking through the glass and the glass shattering.
Man.
Like, and him hurting his face.
For our radio listeners, you have to check this out. Wow. It's on The Verge.
No, it's not.
Or is it?
It's on our. It's not on the.
I thought. No, I'm pulling this off of what site?
Digital Journal.
Digitaljournal.com.
Journal.
Woman sues Apple for $1 million after.
You gotta put. Yeah, you can put up this.
The link's in the show notes.
Make it a bit
wow,
more
that is
clear.
insane.
Yeah.
How do you? And he didn't even walk into it that hard. He just shattered right
But that, like, it depends if his whole body weight's going into it. Then. And
what if Apple has to replace all their glass in every store with plexiglass because of this? Their whole cube.
Well, they
plexiglass.
didn't. She didn't destroy it. Maybe they have plexiglass. Maybe they have pretty strong glass. I'm pretty sure they do.
I've heard that the bottom glass on all their stores is stronger
Then
stuff than like the normal.
It's gotta be, but then again, if it hails or something, if there's if somebody falls on top of it, then then it should shatter. But
I've heard it's not regular glass.
It's gotta be stronger because if you are gonna have that exposed to the elements all the time, you need it to be something better.
That was awesome. You just walk straight down the steps and go straight through. That's crazy.
I know you enjoy other people's pain.
Yep, I do. Especially.
So wait, Eric, I've got a
Apple.
question. Why does it say episode 20 there and episode 19 here?
Because I just cut and paste. Here, let me fix this for you. There.
You don't need to, but okay.
Let's go into Sony and their little reorganization.
I think what they're doing is kind of smart because they're even focusing on their gaming. They're focusing on all the futuristic aspects of entertainment and the like. They're saying that their TV department's not doing that good. That's why the new CEO, is overlooking it directly. What's the new CEO's name? I keep forgetting.
Kunimasa Suzuki, something like that.
Kunimasa Suzuki.
I think that's actually pretty close.
So in that case, he's actually taking care of the TV department on his own. Apart from that, they're going into digital imaging, gaming, and what else was it? It should be there. Just check it out. I'm pretty sure it's there. They have.
Well, it's not. See, what I was initially hoping was it was just going to be Sony now.
And mobile devices.
But is Sony Mobile? Does that still exist as a separate?
It's still a separate
I don't think it was
thing.
the fact that it was Sony, like different names and different branches of the company.
They actually
it's like internally they had
different
closed off into sectors, and now they're trying to get it all.
I would like all the
it's
external different branches to just be.
I think it was something
I
also
don't think
like.
there is any external.
No, it's actually, I think it's kind of weird because the licensing, I think each branch had to get its own license for certain digital media from outside sources or something. That's kind of what I heard because they had some different trademarks or something for the different branches because they had something called Sony Mobile.
Well, Sony Mobile still has their own website.
That's kind of what I mean. Yeah, so I think they're all going to merge.
Xperia.
They're all going to be merged because now on the Sony website they have TV in Sony website.
Yeah.
But they have a different PlayStation website with the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation 3 on it. So I think they're going to merge the PlayStation side, the Sony mobile side, and the digital imaging side, which I don't know what it's called. So I think it's kind of smart. They're trying to centralize it a little bit more, trying to get more heads into the same area. They're trying to focus on R&D quite a bit, is what they're saying, and a whole bunch of other interesting ideas, which is kind of good, I would say.
Hey, go to the live stream quick.
All right.
I'm getting reports that it's just a black screen. Nope, that's live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Recorded.
No, it's definitely live. I don't know if it's recording.
Who
Hopefully it's
reported?
recording. My mom.
Oh, maybe.
Checking in every now and then. I don't know. It's probably our internet. Our internet's really.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe something that's blocked by our internet. Maybe just the website's blocked. Well, okay.
But this is more of an internal merge, I guess, of all their.
So.
Just to make them more organized as a.
That's the idea. I guess that is the idea because now, like, they were saying that the TV departments, as I said, under the CEO, so he may be trying to pull better stuff there. Because you saw LG release their TV before
Right.
even Samsung this time, so LG is getting really competitive and Sony's falling back or behind.
I think Sony TVs are better than LG TVs.
What?
Okay.
I just couldn't hear you.
I think.
What did you say?
What did you
I know
say?
you're like mad at me, like.
Yeah, Sony TVs are. Sony
I think
TVs
that Sony TVs are better
But
than LG
but for the
TVs,
price,
that's what I
LG
said.
TVs are better. For the price, LG.
Well.
If you're willing to put out like $2,000
Well,
for
this
I
is
think Samsung and Sony
wait.
are leading.
We have a
TV
good, excellent
television.
transition here.
Well, that's because Jay meant it to be like
Let's
that.
not wreck it.
yes, I tried to get the transition.
LG is moving into a 55-inch OLED TV that's going to be launched this May
Yeah.
for the cheap price of $8,000. Look at the picture on this thing, though.
But it's
That's-
still not.
What?
I mean, it is amazing, but it's still not the as cool as the other ones. That I mean, the Samsung
is
one had
the one.
like no bezel.
Yeah,
It was awesome. I mean, they're all introducing a 55-inch OLED TV.
But
around the
Sony's
same
not
time.
even going to come out with it for a while now. Sony's saying maybe 2013.
Well, I mean, if it's better than releasing an $8,000 TV, I think. To
yeah.
It's true.
But Sony had, I mean, they went bigger than 55 too, didn't they? Didn't they have
I think
like
they had
several
65.
models?
They had. I think they had
Didn't
two. I think they had two
Samsung-
different ones. I can't. remember
Samsung, I
straight.
thought, had the 82, right?
I don't.
Yeah, it was
I don't know
a
what it was.
huge
Samsung's
TV.
There
was
is-
82.
I guess I can't really say because I'm not sure. But
It'd be kind of nice to see like okay, the reason why the LG thing came up was because LG kind of introduced the trend of affordable TVs, affordable HD TVs.
Mhm.
That's kind of what made them more popular. That's kind of why I'm saying like the LG releasing
Well,
this earlier than the others may actually give it an advantage.
That's
in terms
almost exactly what this article is saying because they're saying here LG kind of leads the trend of affordability in modern HD TVs.
this is not.
yeah, but
right,
they say
they're
this
content-
kind of thing
This is kind of up LG's,
most expensive.
alley for what they do as a business. They're going to be the first to launch an
in May.
OLED TV, and they're going to beat Samsung to it.
Because Samsung, I think, probably would have gotten a lot more.
I
of
just
the-
don't think they're going to get that much business out of.
Well, this article also mentions they're trying to go pre-Olympic.
Yeah, because of sales.
People
Then
will buy them
because
to
you
watch
have a
the
lot more-
Olympics on. I don't know
a lot more rich
how
people.
that works.
Okay, it's not
just
the
buy
same.
a ticket and go.
Not the same in the U.S. Like I don't know. It's like people who don't really want to leave their
It would-
freaking huge mansions, and leave.
It
They
would
may
be
still-
Okay,
cheaper
but
to
if-
go to the
I don't
Olympics.
think you should. I don't think your customers, people that live in huge mansions, like
Yeah.
you don't want that to be who your customer base is.
No, not just okay. Like if you're talking about penthouse apartments and stuff, then and like rich people like that who don't really maybe live in mansions outside the city, but maybe live inside the city and have stuff like this. At this point, I bet their customer base is very limited for this.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're going to sell some, but they're not going to sell a lot.
But yeah, but then who is? Not every. Most companies are not going to sell like thousands of $8,000 TVs.
It's true. That's
So-
why you need to make it not $8,000.
That's why no. But the idea that these guys will probably drop it before anybody else.
But
That's
how?
how-
I mean, what's the timeline on dropping the price on these? Because
Probably 2 years.
and
or more.
when they start out that expensive, I mean, you're talking about a drop to what?
I mean, think of like a
2,000.
55-inch LED TV now. It's still pretty expensive.
55-inch LED TVs are around $2,000 to $4,000 still.
Yeah,
So yeah,
$4,000?
No,
Yeah,
not
you didn't-
$400,000.
Some of them are.
I'd say like $1,500.
Some of the smart
Yeah,
TVs
that's what I was
are.
gonna go.
But like I'm saying, 8,000 in like 2 years, 3 years
Would
might be down to that
2,000.
2,000 range. But I mean,
That's a big drop.
Because LED TVs when they first came out at that size, they were like 6,000,
they're
7,000.
expensive.
Yeah, so but I think
I
some
mean,
of them are still
I
like
remember
pretty
when
expensive.
plasmas came out. they were-
Plasmas still are expensive.
Yeah.
But then plasmas are a different market, kind of. It's a different idea.
What else we got?
We got the Chapel Hill thing, or do you want to
You
do
skipped
the
over Harry Potter or something.
Oh,
ebook?
Yeah, the Harry Potter ebooks are available now. I guess I heard.
Kindle?
Kindle, the website went down or something like that?
Yeah,
because
it
of the
did temporarily, but
was that due to the?
I don't. It says.
They were trying to figure out.
I don't know where you got this, but it says from Pottermore.com. I was on Amazon earlier today. I didn't see I was in the bookstore even. I didn't see a single thing about Harry Potter books. So I doubt that Amazon has it in their store.
Amazon does or doesn't?
I doubt that they do because I didn't see a single thing.
Well, I think they're only available at the. Looking for ebooks available only at Pottermore shop.
I guess they're being a bit more.
So I think you can only get I don't know if you can actually. It's confusing. Can you get them from the actual online stores, or do you have to order them through?
I think you have to get them through Pottermore.
Yeah, I think they give you the ebook directly.
Okay, well, then that does not explain why.
No, Kindle. It does not.
The Kindle, I think, was just because of different reasons.
I don't know how long was it down for. Not very long.
I think a couple of days.
Yeah. I was on earlier and it didn't.
No, a couple of days ago.
I was
a couple of days ago. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't down for a couple of days. I think it was down for a half a day.
I was gonna say a couple hours. I think it wasn't. It didn't make a big impact.
It's just that they're saying that they're.
There was like a. Do you guys have Verizon?
Yeah.
Did you have trouble sending text messages yesterday for like a half an hour?
What time?
I had
like
trouble.
Well,
no.
Yeah, I think so because I just flew in and.
I think like there was probably like a widespread problem. I guess here in Omaha at least because, I mean, I was on my Galaxy Nexus and my coworker was on his iPhone and my girlfriend was in Lincoln on her iPhone. And she called me and said that her texting wasn't working and mine wasn't working and his wasn't working. So I think there was a widespread problem in the Omaha area, at least for like 20 minutes or so.
Huh. I didn't hear anything about that.
You don't text much, Eric, at all. Jake texts a lot more than me too, though. So I didn't find that I really didn't text that much. I was in class too. So.
It was probably like a 20-minute period, but like that's kind of a big deal.
I was in class too, so yeah.
Since most customers around here are Verizon.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything about it or anything, but
maybe it was just I don't know.
You should Google it quick.
Maybe it was shortened.
I tried Googling it when it was happening, but nothing was showing up.
Omaha Verizon 4G outage, Omaha.
I think it was just
texting outage.
Text messaging. I don't know how to.
December 21st, 2011. So Verizon had no 3G or 4G in Omaha when I got up at 7 o'clock. That was back in December. So, nope, nothing of yesterday.
Okay, so let's move on. Sorry about the tidbit, but it happened and I was kind of curious.
It's part of Manhattan, Omaha.
Chapel Hill is in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's where the University of North Carolina is.
Yeah, okay.
What's Obama Pinterest?
I threw that in there.
Oh boy. What is it?
Obama has a Pinterest.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll get to that.
Well, what are we going to discuss now? Chapel Hill, North Carolina has banned all cell phone communication in cars.
Well, the biggest thing here is that includes like Bluetooth, hands-free, everything.
Yeah.
But then they're saying that it's just like a secondary offense, so...
Yeah, it's like the seatbelt stuff. You have to be pulled over.
So, well, like, it's kind of hard to be like, I'm a cop and I see someone talking as they're driving by, but you don't know if they're singing or if they're talking to someone else. Or like,
yeah,
it's kind of hard, especially if, I mean, you can see a cell phone, maybe, right?
Yeah, but like, but through the Bluetooth, you had no idea.
There's no way.
Plus, I mean, that's the whole point of Bluetooth. It's for hands-free in the car, and it's perfectly fine, I think.
I mean,
maybe for the bad drivers.
It's pretty much all automated now. I mean, it auto answers everything. You don't even have to take your hands.
Of course, you don't have to look away or do anything, but it's still distracting. Human mind can't really process multiple things at one time.
You're not concentrating.
But the entire point is that there's still emergency calls around, and emergency calls will probably be more distracting than regular calls, and the emergency calls are still allowed.
I think
that's kind of
but that's not. I mean, that just seems that's reasonable.
I know.
Like if you're calling yeah, someone just got shot on this corner. I watched it happen. No, I can't call. I'm in my car. I'm in my car.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying on the highway or something, if you see an accident, you want to pull over before you do an emergency call. Like if you see a wreck or something.
I'm fine with banning texting and actually, holding the phone while you're talking, but Bluetooth and stuff like that, I think is
that
It should
banned?
be.
Is holding the phone and talking banned in Omaha? Or is
I think
that-
they can pull you over if they see you as a threat. That like if they see you actually not paying attention to the rules.
I know texting.
I think so. I think quite a few times people have been pulled over for skipping like a stop sign or something when talking.
The other day,
you get pulled over for skipping a stop sign before
Anyway.
you get pulled over.
But then
and then they'll get you for that.
yeah, that's kind of true.
The other day, the intersection at Pacific and 60 or Pacific. And,
yeah, they changed it.
60 at something street.
No, the other
67.
one, Pine and 67th.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You turn left to go to Scott Hall there. Off
Yeah, the
as you come
entrance.
up. I had to get my wallet out of because I've got my MAV card in there to open up the gate. So I took my seatbelt off, and I was like, this is gonna be the one time where a cop is gonna be like, yeah, I know he can't pull me over or whatnot, but it's gonna be
No,
like,
you can.
You can?
For your seatbelt, yeah.
I thought that was secondary.
No,
That's
it's not.
secondary.
It's not anymore.
That is primary.
Well, I got lucky then because I was pulled up to that intersection. I took my seatbelt off to get my wallet out, and because I was right next to the gate, and as flagrant as it could have possibly been, that was when the cop comes up in front of me to the other, the opposite intersection.
Yeah.
Looking right at me, and I know this is what he's doing. He takes down. We sat there for probably a good minute because that's my luck. The one time I do this, that's when it happens. And I see him take down a visor, and I'm almost 100% certain he wrote down my license plate and did some check. He didn't pull me over, nothing. He just kept on driving, but I'm almost positive he ran the plates and everything. It was like the one time, all I did was I had to get into the gate, so I had to get my wallet out.
That's why you just.
That's why you don't take it
You
off.
don't have to take it off.
Well, I
used
to keep it in my phone, and that worked great. And then I don't know.
You can't take your wallet out of your pocket
Yeah.
without unbuckling yourself.
I have so much Armor All on the seats; it's just too slippery.
Okay. Really? That's kind of weird.
All right, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But okay.
That goddamn dumbfounded.
So I guess the seatbelt keeps you from the sliding off your seat
Yeah.
or something.
Well, maybe you should wear it then. If you're gonna slide straight out of your seat.
Gosh. So President Obama now has a Pinterest.
I haven't pre-read this article, so
It's inappropriate.
I don't know
Totally
I'm not sure what kind of agenda we're pushing here.
I'm just saying.
What are you doing here, Jay?
It's news, okay? How many presidential candidates have a Pinterest account?
What is Pinterest?
What is Pinterest?
You don't even know what
I've
Pinterest
never
is?
heard of this.
You've
No.
never heard of Pinterest?
Nope.
Pinterest is like, oh my gosh. It's basically like girls, it's a girl-oriented, woman-oriented website in which you can go to, like, you're going to different websites and you see a really cool picture or a cool page or something that's really helpful. Maybe it has a recipe or like a picture of like some type of decoration or some type of outfit or design, and you pin it to your Pinterest and you can share it with everyone. So then people, it's like a page, it's like a wall of photos / links, and you can click on them and pin them to your own board. So it's like basically taking a photo, like pinning it to a bulletin board is kind of like the idea. And you can go and see, it's connected through Facebook, so you can see everyone else's pins and what they have in their categories. So it's basically like a social network
Website.
Obama-inspired recipes is what I'm seeing here.
Nice. Pet lovers for Obama, Obama art, Obama for America.
Man.
So like stuff that he would pin would be stuff promoting, like pictures
Right.
and stuff promoting him.
I'm sorry.
I think we're gonna.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys.
I've never heard of Pinterest though.
Can't
Never
believe
have.
it.
So do you
Well, it's
Pinterest?
a female-oriented site, so I think Jake must love it.
Yeah, I know.
He has to be on it all the time.
So what do they? I don't understand how it's female oriented.
Because of the recipes
Well,
and
okay.
pictures and
I
all
mean,
that.
it's just like the content is
Yeah.
female oriented. Like,
Come on, Eric.
I want to pin. I mean, a lot of the categories are like either recipes or like clothing or flowers or I mean, it just
Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you.
or
for
house design or like
Yeah.
decoration.
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
I got you.
that. Okay.
It's not
we're
like
done.
Ford F-150s or
Yeah.
There's a Facebook group
Or
for that.
bikes. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's for my car. There's a Facebook group for my car actually.
I created a Facebook account or page for Omaha F-150 owners.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people who like it. There's like 10.
Well,
people so far.
I don't have an Omaha. Mine doesn't have an Omaha page at all. But the idea
I
is
just have F-150, so
You can join if you
I
want.
can't.
Yeah, you can.
you
Okay.
used to have an.
I used to have.
Yeah, it started on fire. Remember?
Ah, yes, I do remember
That's
that.
why I'm protesting the page.
I go back. It's on the wall. These start on fire randomly.
I'll join and I'll post a picture.
Of it started on fire. That would be great publicity for you guys.
All right. Well, what's
I-
next Tuesday? We're back next Tuesday, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, so-
Next Tuesday is the 4th.
Episode 21. It seems like we should be a lot further than that, but we've
Yeah.
missed 2 shows in the past 4 weeks. So.
And we've missed a couple more for the break.
That's what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
No, for
Oh,
the
yeah,
Christmas break.
back then.
So what are we gonna do do we have any plans for next semester?
Not yet.
Figure it out.
Figuring that out.
You better get it good.
We're working on getting new equipment in here. We've got some stuff rewired, and I think we're getting some new mics.
What do you guys think about summer?
I guess we
Probably
can discuss this off air, but
Yeah, but we're
what
here.
is our viewer? What do our viewers think?
As far as discussing this.
No, what do they? What time do they think we should?
Yeah,
play?
what time do they think they want us to be on? Maybe a better day, maybe better timing.
I know you were talking about daily at noon or something like that before.
For next
but
semester.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work.
Yeah, me neither. Because
I mean, you can be by yourself. But
Yeah, we'll have to-
I know you won't be as happy with that.
It'd
one.
be a really good podcast, you know.
Me alone.
All right, we will be back next week. Sorry, I should probably sneak the music in here. And what episode is that? 21?
20.
20.
No, this was 20, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is 20.
Yeah. Yeah, so next week will be 21.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's 21 is after 20.
You're also.
You
right.
know how to count. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting out of here. We will see you guys later. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye bye.
We are still live on the live stream.
I'm turning it off.
Oh, I never put play on the music.